Satnam, everyone, welcome to your reading. First, I want to say thank you for all the love that you've been spreading through my YouTube, the comments, for telling the related stories that you have, and for connecting with me on Instagram as well. I really appreciate you. And for booking sessions, I'm really, really excited to get to know you more. And yeah, so first, when I get to this reading, the first impression that I had is that this collective is really stepping out of this victimism. It feels like you really understand what the word accountability means now. You have gone through a phase where you can see that the events that happen around you are just projections, are just reflections. And this is literally what the cards are showing. So you get into this point of oneness, of infinite self, where you understand that everything is just reflecting back to you. You seem to also have been releasing burdens. Maybe someone here used to see themselves as a burden, or you no longer see you that way. And you understand that the way you treat yourself is how people will treat you. The way you perceive yourself is how people will perceive you. Because you understand that this connection with oneness, connection with source, goes beyond our connection because you are part of it. And this is a beautiful thing that this collective, most of you have already done it. And also, the psychic development. This card is calling my attention for the swan as well. So someone here used to see themselves as the ugly duckling. For now, you see yourself as the swan. You understand that all your quirks, all your funny ways of being, they were just signs of your power, your psychic abilities. So I've been called to warn you that you might start seeing more proof of that because you are accepting your power. You're coming to terms to your shadows. You're being able to look at them with different eyes and you're accepting yourself. The lights are just flickering, which is quite funny when I said shadows. So you've been releasing guilt, you've been releasing shame towards your gifts, and now you're more open to express them outwardly. And that's bringing lots and lots of blessings. And you might already start being seen this. Um, I'm still surprised that the light just flicked. You might have started seeing the signs around you, and you understand that the signs that are happening around you, they are confirmations for you, from yourself. So basically, you got to these ideas of oneness, and you can understand that the universe is reflecting back to you. And this card is also calling my attention for this scorpion and this door. So someone could be starting working their Kundalini energy, and maybe with Tantra, either way. And you're not seeing this sexual energy as a shadow anymore. Maybe someone had some sort of difficulty to accept themselves, to accept their sexual power. But now they are claiming back this energy. And red is really strong here right now. So maybe this is a call for looking into root chakra if you're not already. But for most of you, I understand that yeah, I'm getting visuals of like chakras being activated and being this straight line connecting to source. So this is the idea of oneness that I'm receiving from you in this reading, and this is beautiful because this reminds us that this collective is going to a huge psych development. So you're realizing your psych abilities, your mediumship skills, and it's very important to remember those lower chakras because most of the times we think about the crown to receive, the eye chakra to perceive the reality, intuition, etc., and the throat to communicate. But we need to understand that we need all the chakras working to be able to anchor this energy and also to support our manifestation. Because of course we want to develop our psychic abilities, but we also want to be able to use this energy for manifestation as the magician that we are. And having this root chakra and the sacral chakra and all the chakras up to the heart unlocked and clean will allow us to receive this energy of Gaia. This is the abundance that we all receiving right now and are about to receive. So it might be a call for someone to check into the lower chakras Yeah, you're being called to speak your truth because this also helps to unlock these energies and improve the flow of energy that comes from upstairs. Mm, and again, this non-dualistic way of seeing things, because everything for me here is calling my attention for the reflection. You see, it makes me think that someone here is really tapping into this oneness energy. You no longer see yourself as a separate entity. You're seeing your connection directly with source, and this is helping you to unlock your gifts. This means a huge transformation as well. This card is also calling my attention. So the butterfly, and you're not being scared of being vulnerable anymore. You're showing your true colors, and this is just increasing your power. You've been through a huge transformation. This butterfly is telling me. And again, the sexual energy is coming back. You see the orange here. Someone might be balancing their sexual energy and understanding that this is a force that you can use to connect you to the divine. This is a balance between the sacred and the divine of there. This is this is actually very interesting. And the other thing that's caught my attention with this card over here is this expansion that's happening by unifying your fire, your emotions, the earth, and the thought. You can connect to your supreme being. This is what this card is telling me. I'm also being called by this Aten over here, which is a symbol of energy, divine energy that permeates all things from the Egyptian, and also Jupiter, which calls expansion. So as you activate this sexual energy from the root to the sacral, you unlocked this connection to the divine. Okay, and this has been giving you lots of clarity. So the sword is showing me that you'll be able to receive way more information because you have been tapping into those energies, and these have helped you to become a bridge to the divine. So this is the Hierophant. So you get into this leadership role. So you understand that you're here to be a spiritual guide, to be a bridge between the lower realm, the material realms, and the ether. Yeah, you understand as well that everything that you've been going through has been working in your favor. So maybe you felt like you've been put in standby, you felt like in reclusion, and you felt like people have been taken away from you. But the reason that happened is because those people that were being taken away from you, they're not supposed to go where you're going. So you now understand that you are hanging there to see things in a different perspective, and now you can see that. Yeah. This is the last card from the tarot, and I'm being called to get this other one, and divine timing. You started to believe in divine timing, to understand divine timing. What is the other card? The Hanged Man. Yeah, you saw the Hanged Man. You feel it feels like this collector has been put in standby for a while, but you now understand the divine timing. So everything's happening as it should. 922, as I said that. Yeah, and again, the duo, two birds. Two little birds sat on my window. For some reason, this song is coming up. But yeah, guys, I think this is the message for today. I'm really proud of you for working through your insecurities, for tapping into the sexual energy. And if you haven't yet, maybe this is a call for you to start doing so. And again, thank you very much for being here. And I'm looking forward to see you again. Mwah. See you next time.